Step 5, build and maintain good relationships. In this section, we'll cover spending special time with special people, honest communication, trust and private matters, barriers of mass distraction, teamwork, respect, and forgiving and forgetting the past. When two kindred spirits collide, it is anything but random. The experience of immediate connection, continually confirming its strength, brings you to understand a raw familiarity that resonates, and it is monumental. Finding one of the rare few people who reflect your truth and you theirs breathes life into a knowing that needs no validation. It is for good reason we should protect and nurture such treasured additions to our life's journey. Special time with special people. Never fail to spend quality time with friends, family, or romantic partners. Invest in this time and be present. Regardless of the type of relationship, you should remind them you care. Make sure to continue this practice and do not ever take them for granted. Tell them you're thankful for the relationship. Do things to make them feel special and appreciated. Let them know you notice and appreciate all the little things they do. Reciprocate, not only in word, but in deed. Such acts need not be elaborate. Gestures of grandeur are great for special occasions, and yet to maintain such a level of effort would burn anyone out. The little things really do mean a lot. Clean the house, bring home dinner, cook dinner, do their chores. Leave notes on a mirror, post-it notes, in the car. Any little thing to uplift the people you care about. Send a family member or friend or romantic partner a little something in the mail. Yes, I mean snail mail. This is really big. Snail mail, or the physical delivery of a physical item to a physical box, is huge. This is always well received and joy-inducing on a large scale. It can brighten not only someone's day, but your relationship with them. This is especially powerful when you live with the person. Sending someone you care about a letter or a package, anything in the mail, is an extremely moving gesture. Plus, you support the USPS. Two great relationships. Text them regularly. Ask how their day is. Text them you're thinking of them. Things of this nature are vital to healthy and happy relationships, so make an effort. Keep these practices alive and well in your relationships. Spend special time with special people. Carve out time for family and friends. Get together for dinner. Share recipes, experiences. Create treasured memories that build stronger bonds. Honest communication. The lethal poison to any relationship is telling others what you think they want to hear, or anything that would gain you the most favor with them. This is nothing more than perpetrating a fake persona of yourself. Once the curtain is down on this performance, you'll be seen as a traitor. Relationships do not end well for dishonest traitors. It is only real and honest relationships that bring true joy, love, and lasting admiration. Communication is the oxygen to a relationship, honest communication. And from day one, it is crucial to finding a friend, partner, or spouse compatible for the long haul. It's only compatible relationships that bring the most joy and happiness, real happiness. Never, ever, ever, ever try to be a person so many think has the greatest likelihood of catching the person they desire. From the very first meeting, be yourself. If you're not being your true self, you're setting yourself up for an empty, miserable experience. Don't hold things in till they boil over. There are things that over time build up, The little things you try to overlook sometimes grow to irritate you beyond measure. They just gnaw at you. It's a jarring experience to have a loved one react to one of your mannerisms in a negative, fly-off-the-handle sort of way, which can happen if you let it seep, keep it inside. It can feel like the harshest rejection ever. When doing this, you reject fundamental traits about someone you supposedly adore, respect, admire, and love. From the first moment an important person in your life does something that annoys you, be honest about it. Tell them about it, but make it your issue, not theirs. You could say something like, I have a confession. This alone will get their attention. They'll want to hear. They will say something like, what is it? Tell me. Then you say something like, I have a stupid quirk, and as hard as I try, I cannot overcome it. It's embarrassing. They'll say, go ahead, go on, come on, tell me. You say, for as long as I can remember, anytime someone does fill in the blank, whatever that is, around me, it causes a horrible reaction. I just want to yell, fly off the handle, stop doing that. It's like nails on a chalkboard for me. The person involved will be empathetic now instead of angry later. From now on, they'll think about your issue when or before doing whatever it is that irritates you. And if not, you can gently remind them. This is a win-win way to handle things that bother you about a person. Powerful things can end over simple misunderstandings. Do not let this happen in your special relationships. Make sure you're understood and communicate your feelings honestly. Do the same for others in your life, and they'll do that for you. Trust in private matters. Do not reach outside the relationship to complain about your friends, spouse, sibling, children, or anyone that's meaningful to you. Do not share private conversations or even the smallest details with anyone else. Always assume, anything discussed between you is sacred. Honor and respect their privacy and only talk about personal matters outside of the relationship when all parties involved agree upon it or suggest it be discussed. Communication helps both parties in a relationship understand what is important. Different people desire different things. They have different needs. You must focus and communicate to understand what is important to one another. Initiate this ritual from the beginning, and if not, start it today. You could tell your partner something like, I read this book or took this course, and it made me realize I really want to make some changes in our relationship, and I felt I should tell you before you notice a shift in my behavior. I want to be upfront and honest with you about it. They may want to read the book or take the course with you as well. Either way, you've made them aware of the changes, and it's a win-win. It will improve your relationship. Who doesn't want to improve their relationship? And to find out the person you're involved with wants to do that, they'll be very, very happy. Barriers of mass distraction. Phones and social media break up a lot of relationships. There are few things better than the feeling that someone is truly loyal to you and your innermost thoughts and giving you their undivided attention. So create a no cell phone zone, no devices. Remind each other when you forget. This allows you time to focus time. Focus on things important to you and your partner or loved one. Time spent together should be focused on sharing hopes, dreams, fears, with no room for distraction. It also allows you time to talk about the little things that happen in your day, the little things that happen in their day. It's a feel-good thing to do and very important not to disconnect when you're spending time with people you care about. Focus. Teamwork. You, your friends, family, co-workers, and partner are a team that should never become opponents. Support the special people in your life and all their efforts. Be their cheerleader. Celebrate their accomplishments, big and small. They should not feel the need to go to social media for validation. It should always come from you first. Together you are a team, and therefore you must work on it for the win. Find a way to support the special people in your life and encourage them to achieve their goals. This creates an environment free from the need for someone to reach outside of the relationship to strangers for validation. And remember, what you do for them, they will do for you. Respect. Respect your relationships and be on your best behavior at all times. Do not bring the past, bad feelings, or painful experiences into the here and now. Do not label the people you value. We all have feelings, quirks, and make mistakes. They should not define us. They should not be cause for a nickname that you share outside of the relationship. Deal with painful situations as they occur and heal from such events. When dealing with issues as they happen, you avoid creating a painful past. Bringing up old memories of ill feelings is never a good way to maintain a happy relationship. And never ever bring up feelings from ex-relationships into your present relationship. Bringing up old memories of ill feelings is not the way to maintain a happy relationship. The goal is to be so attentive to the relationship that you put nothing off to go bad. If you have a bad day, never take it out on your partner, loved one, or family member. If you wouldn't want something done to you, do not do it to them. No double standards. If the expectations for yourself are different from those you have for others, that's a double standard. Do not allow double standards to jeopardize your relationships. When you make a mistake, apologize. And in the future, ask yourself, before doing anything, is it worth it? Will this possibly hurt someone I care about? Make yourself accountable in your relationships. Forget and forgive the past. Forgive others for their past mistakes. The past is dead and gone. Do not bring up history. It cannot be changed. Once you realize the past doesn't have to equal your future, you can let go of it more easily. So realize that. Get it through your head. It's when you let go of all that baggage, the here and now improves dramatically. If you're holding on to something from the past that you just can't seem to shake, talk to the person it involves. Let them know you're trying and you really want to let go, but you're still holding on to something, and ask them for help. Together, write down all the things that bother you, the things from the past that you can't let go of, the things you need to forgive and forget. Discuss it, get past it, and burn the list. Bury it, whatever it takes to heal the past. Keep relationships sacred.